Hey everyone, this is Norris Tony coming back to you all with another video. I'm going to read from my prayer book, Walk in Faith. I'm going to read a Bible verse and then I'm going to read a prayer. Then Peter said, Silver and gold have I none, but such as I have give I thee. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, rise up and walk. This is from the book of Acts, chapter 3, verse 6. Here's the prayer. My trust is in you, God, of miracles and surprises, for I feel your presence in so many ways. You call me to courage, but incrementally as a believer, emboldened to walk one step at a time. Okay, I'm going to read an article from NewYorkTimes.com. In a second, I will load it up. No, it's from NewYorkPost.com. I think I said that right. New York Post. It's called Reality TV Star Joseline Hernandez Arrested After Brawl with Rapper and Mayweather/Gotti Chaos. A reality TV star was arrested following an ugly brawl with a rapper as Floyd Mayweather and John Gotti III expedition bout this descended into chaos Sunday night. Former Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Joseline Hernandez was arrested early Monday on at least 4 different charges, including trespassing and battery, following the melee with rapper Big Let's in the back hallways of Florida Live Arena, or FLA Live Arena in Sunrise, Florida, according to TMZ. The two women were seen brawling in videos on social media, which appeared to show the 36-year-old Hernandez, who was wearing a blue ensemble, putting Lex 26 in a headlock with the rapper's dress coming undone in the aftermath and her breast exposed. Now, in a couple of other articles that I read through on the internet, they said that Big Lex is 31. So I don't know if she's 26 or 31, but I'm gonna continue. She one of them ages, but I'm gonna continue. And there's pictures, but I'm not gonna show these pictures. Instead, I'm gonna put the link to this article in my description box below. So if you all want to check out the pictures, read the article, and look at the pictures, all you have to do is click on the link, and it'll take you right to this article and to the website, and you can see everything. This girl's fighting every MFing body in here, man. Someone filming the melee can be heard saying, Joseline, her name is Joseline Hernandez is fighting everybody in this beat. A few men attempted to break up the fight, with one man appearing to shield Letts while holding her back. At one point, Hernandez and Letts were seen exchanging punches while tangled up together. Hey man, somebody stop this ish. The man filming can be heard yelling, hey, stop that girl, man. She killing that girl. They are letting this girl beat the F out of this girl. And this is Joseline. This is her mug shot right here. That's the only picture I'm going to show. But yeah, they showing pictures of the fight in this article. But like I said, when you click on the link in the description box, you can read the article and you can scroll through and see the pictures of the fight. But anyway, the man was seemingly referring to Hernandez, appearing to hold Letts in a headlock as a few individuals stood around and watched. A man in a white t-shirt can be seen pulling the women apart before pointing in Letts' face and yelling, "You stupid, dumb AB." And I'll tell y'all who that was. Elsewhere, a barefoot Hernandez can be seen yelling at another man before lunging at him. The man filming the video claimed security was nowhere to be found during the scuffle and that Hernandez allegedly kept pursuing a fight with Lex. It's unclear what started the altercation. Tensions apparently rose backstage, however, after an unidentified woman threw water at Hernandez. And I'm gonna tell you why that happened too. Prior to the Mayweather-Gotti card, Hernandez performed as part of the night's musical entertainment. This wasn't the only fight that broke out at the event, which aired on the Zeus network. After Mayweather and Gotti's bout ended in dual disqualifications, a brawl broke out in the ring between the camps of both fighters. It came after Gotti appeared to disagree with referee Kenny Bayless' stoppage with less than a minute left in the sixth round and went around the official to attack Mayweather. Gotti's sister, Nicolette, also made headlines for allegedly threatening Mayweather's daughter after the bout. Okay, now that's the end of the article. Okay, now that was an expedition fight between Mayweather and Gotti. But yeah, Gotti's sister threatening Floyd Mayweather's daughter after the fight, I think that is so unnecessary. Girl, let that go. That ain't got that fight between Mayweather and your brother Gotti ain't got nothing to do with Yaya, which is Floyd's daughter. That ain't got nothing to do with Mayweather's daughter. So, girl, you need to stay out of that business. That's men's business. That is not your business. You don't have a right to threaten nobody's daughter or threaten nobody because your brother lost that fight. That's poor sportsmanship, and that's very unacceptable. Stay in your lane and stay in your place, lady. But anyway, Joseline, to me, let me talk about the fight. I seen the fight on Twitter and Instagram. So if anybody want to see the fight that haven't seen it, look it up on Twitter, look it up on Instagram. It might be on YouTube as well. It's look up Joseline versus Big Let's or whatever, or Joseline and Big Let's fight. And I'm sure y'all will find videos of it. But from what I seen, we don't know. I don't know how the fight started, but I seen Big Let's she had already, excuse me, she had already fought another girl at the fight or backstage at the event. She had already fought another girl. Her wig was off. Her dress was, she was, her dress was, was completely off. You couldn't tell that she was wearing a dress because, like I said, you could see her almost naked, really, and you seen security getting her away from that fight. So from the fight that she had with a previous young lady, we don't know who the young lady is, but when Joseline sees her, spots Big Lats at the event, she not only she but her man Ballistics, and her friend from Love and Hip Hop, Melissa, start those two, Melissa and Joseline, start running at Big Lex, continuing to fight her, starting to fight her and attack her. So yeah, it's bad enough that Lex was in a fight with another girl with somebody else, but you got Joseline, Melissa, and people that's on Joseline's team, like fans of Joseline, running helping her fight Big Lex, basically jumping her, beating up on her. And then her and Joseline swinging on each other. Then when they on the ground, or should I say, Big Lex falls to the ground, you got a security guard covering her, trying to keep her from getting hit because her breasts are exposed at this point. And then you got Joseline and Melissa kicking or going around the security guard or kicking, Big Lex while the security guard trying to hold her down. They kicking her and other fans, kicking at her. Well, another man was kicking at her, a fan of Joseline, and you had other men that saw that. They ran that man out of the picture, so they chased him out of the arena. I don't know how many men they were, but they got that man out of the fight. So you got Joseline still fighting Big Lex. You still got her fighting her, and then Ballistics, you can see him. I wouldn't be surprised I wouldn't be surprised if he threw a hit or two on Big Lex, because I didn't see him hit her in the video. You don't see him hit her, but he probably got a lick in or two. But yeah, mainly it was when Joseline and Big Lex got up off the ground. Big Lex took her shoe off. And I don't blame her. When you got several people coming at you, jumping you, yeah, you got a right to take your high heel off and start swinging it. Yes, you do. And so and then when she was hitting Joseline back, you seen Melissa once again stepping into the fight, helping Joseline, getting hits in on Big Lex, and then when Big Lex falls into on some boxes or on a chair around some boxes, that's when you see Joseline able to get the upper hand and hold her in a headlock, and she had her for dear life. And then you saw the man. I read in the article, and you will see a cameraman. You won't see his face, but you will hear a cameraman in the background saying, like I read in the article, let her go or break up this fight. She's beating the crap out of this girl. She's trying to delete this girl. So get her off of Lex, because she had Lex in this headlock, choking her, basically trying to choke her out, trying to delete her, basically kill her. And so Ballistics is right in the middle of it. He grabs Joseline. He finally pulls her off of Big Lex. And then you see him, instead of getting Joseline out of the arena, getting her from backstage, you can see him yelling at Big Lex. He's the one that I read in the article that say, you stupid, dumbass B. The B word. So it's like, instead of him getting Joseline out of there, he getting in Big Lex face yelling at her. It's like, man, get your girl out of the arena. Get her out of there. But no, you continue to egg Joseline on. Yeah, you tell her to stop when Joseline's trying to get through you to get to Big Lex. You tell her to stop, but you don't get her out of the arena. Instead, the cameraman is helping Big Lex. He like, come on, baby, come over here. He's encouraging her to get. You can see her moving across the boxes, trying to get herself out of that fight, out of that situation. He's helping her get out of that situation. He's like, come on, get out of this situation. Get away from Joseline, get away from that man, Ballistics, get away from him. So you can see Big Lex moving herself from the fight. And so finally get her out of there. They finally get her away from the situation. And you can see Joseline after that still trying to go at Big Lex. And then you see a couple of men trying, coming in saying, that's enough. Trying to get Joseline away from the situation. And Joseline, she's swinging at the man. She's swinging at the security guard, I think in the green shirt. She fighting the man, and then Ballistics ain't doing nothing to stop her. He's egging her on. Basically, he's not doing nothing to stop the situation. So, and then Joseline hits this man in the green shirt. Then, after that, Joseline just hitting random people. Whoever she figure is in her way, keeping her from hitting Big Lex or getting to her again. She just hitting people for no reason, just hitting people. And then you see a woman, a young lady walking through trying to get from backstage. Joseline just pops her upside the head for no reason. She ain't got nothing to do with the fight. Joseline throws a, or then the girl turned around and threw a drink at her, and she walks away fast as she can. But you see Melissa, Joseline's friend, and Ballistics go after that girl, and I think Melissa hits the girl. So, but mainly, after that, I think everything, simmered down. But other than that, the police was involved, and you see Joseline. I think that's where the fight ends after they hit the girl. But basically, Joseline was just backstage going wild, going haywire. But yeah, she was sober when she was on College Hill, and her and Ballistics was on another show called Marriage Boot Camp. Joseline didn't fight nobody on there. But basically, Joseline is a bully. She's known for fighting. The Zeus network to me is a trashy network. It's an app. Basically, it's an app. That network condones and promotes violence. So it's like I'm not surprised that they paying Joseline the big bucks, even though this event was not part of Joseline's cabaret. This was not part of her show because Big Lex was on season one of the show, and Big Lex was on the internet, talking about if I see Joseline is on site. And the reason why she's been talking trash about Joseline the last 2 years is because Joseline disrespected her. She degraded her. She treated her like trash basically when she was on Joseline's Cabaret. And Joseline's Cabaret is supposed to be a show about. It's supposed to be a classy version of stripping and dancing and teasing and all that. But basically, that show is about. It's trashy. It's about basically stripping, learning stripper moves. That show is like a regular strip club. It ain't nothing classy about that. Cause Joseline, she ain't got no other talent besides getting on the pole and dancing. Because she wants like a Cardi B career. She ain't gonna never have it. She's a mediocre rapper at best. She has some songs out, like Do It Like It's Yo B Day and a few more other songs. But it's like Joseline is not a great rapper. She don't have an album. She don't have no hits. She don't even have no songs on the radio. Or she don't have no songs that's charting on the billboards. So like I said, she's not that talented besides dancing. So Zeus is paying her a lot of money to get on that to fight and basically act a fool. Because the last time Joseline really went off and really fought the way she fought in this video, in them videos at that fight, the last time she fought like that was on season 3 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta at the season 3 reunion, with her and Stevie J attacked Benzino and Althea. And Joseline was attacking Mimi. She attacked Tammy there. Big Deb snatched Joseline by her hair to get her away from Tammy. So it's like Joseline, she been acting. She reverted back to the old Joseline, basically. And then the sad thing is, like last week, she had a performance, and she talked about that. That's the first time that she was sober. She didn't do no drugs. She was sober for the first time ever as far as doing any type of performance, a rapping performance or a stripper performance, basically a dancing performance. So it's like you was sober last week when you was performing, and less than a week later you go to a place where you're not even invited, which was the Mayweather-Gotti fight. You backstage fighting like you on drugs, because when Joseline is on drugs, that's when she fights. That's when she's a fighter when she's under the influence of drugs. That's how she can fight. That's where that strength comes from. But when she's sober and she not doing drugs, she ain't no fighter. Jocelyn would not fight for nothing in the world because she don't want to fight because she's not a good fighter. When she was on Love and when she was on Marriage Boot Camp on WeTV, she didn't fight nobody. When she was on College Hill, her and Amber Rose got into a fight, and she got kicked off of College Hill because of that. But mainly, I'm not gonna go into details about that. College Hill is out on BET Plus, so y'all can watch the last two episodes of College Hill or the most recent episode, and y'all can see. I think only 6 episodes have aired, so y'all can go back and watch the last couple of episodes, and y'all can see why Jocelyn and Amber Rose fought. But yeah, Jocelyn is a disgrace. She's a bully. She's setting a poor example for her daughter, and I feel bad for that daughter because it's like, what kind? I mean, she has two knuckleheads for parents. Her and Stevie J are poor role models. So it's like Jocelyn, she don't need to be that girl's parent. To be honest, the baby girl need to be taken away from her. I don't think she has custody of the daughter right now. If she don't, then that's a good thing. Because Jocelyn needs professional help. And if she don't get that professional help, then she needs to be canceled. She don't need to be on nobody else's TV screens anymore. Because she's a reality TV show reality TV show reject who, is on an app now, Zeus Network. And Zeus Network, if they continue to promote and condone violence, then that app should be shut down. They need to be sued, really. If I'm Big Lex, I would sue Jocelyn and I would probably sue Zeus Network for me getting attacked and jumped. I'm glad that Jocelyn got arrested because number one, you trespassing. You was not invited to that event. Well, I think she was invited, because she performed. So yeah, she was invited. But I'm talking about you trespassed backstage and you where an area that you shouldn't have been, and you was fighting. So you was wrong for that. And she was, and two of those 4 counts was violence, basically was domestic DV was domestic violence, and then she assaulted an officer. So, like I said, Jocelyn needs to be locked up and thrown behind bars. Throw away the key at her, for real, because she needs to be made an example out of. She needs to learn a lesson because all this woman does is fight people. Only time she doesn't fight is when she's sober, and that's rarely. She's more under the influence of drugs than she is sober, and that's sad. And she, like I said, she needs professional help. You know, but yeah, I think, and then ballistics, he ain't no better. He's a coward. He's a pussy cat. He attacked like when Jocelyn's cabaret when them girls, stand up to Jocelyn. He be trying to fight the girls and none of them girls jump her. It be one-on-one fight. It be one-on-one. It be one girl trying to fight Jocelyn, and when they fight her or stand up to her, ballistics try to intimidate the girls by getting physical and getting aggressive with them. And I think he needs to stay out of a woman's business. He needs to stay in a man's place. Let Jocelyn handle herself. Security will back Jocelyn up. He don't need to do it. Now, if she was getting jumped, I could see him stepping in, getting in between, and be like, "No, y'all not gonna jump my woman." I could see him doing that and de-escalating the situation, but he doesn't. He only escalates the situation. He edged Joseline on. He eggs on the situation. He makes it worse. He don't make it no better. So Joseline and Ballistics, they're a toxic couple. They are good. They really are perfect. Well, I guess they are match made in heaven. I guess, but they a toxic couple. I bet you their relationship is rocky when they off the camera when they get home. But it's just like, man, he should be locked up in jail too. He wasn't arrested, but he should be for because he's a violent man as well. But yeah, like I said, that's all I have to say. I just wanted to let y'all know Joseline was arrested, why she was arrested. And so this video is a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. So I'm just gonna end it here. But anyway, I hope you all like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Thanks for watching. And Big Let's shout out to her. I hope that she gets justice for this. I hope that she sues. I hope that she gets, the justice and the payback that she deserves because she did not deserve to get attacked. I don't care what she said or what she done. She did not do anything to get jumped. She didn't do anything to deserve that. She was done wrong and treated very wrong. So, like I said, Melissa Johnson's friend from Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta, who she's known for a long time, arrest Alyssa too, or Melissa too, because she's not innocent. She's a violent person too. She participated in that melee as well. But anyway, like I said, I hope you all like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Thanks for watching, and you all have a good day. Peace.